Metro's junior varsity taking on Cedar Rapids junior varsity. 10 a.m. start time here. They got about a minute left in warm-ups. Today, if your screen buffers, it's on your end. We found a connection here that is 97 megabits per second, which is unbelievable. And so we are not going to have a problem on this end. They've announced the lineups, I guess, while they're skating around during warm-ups here. So I don't think we'll have anything of that on the ice after this. If you guys did not join us yesterday, we had a beautiful game. JV won. I don't know if you guys could hear, but we're just here live from Cedar Rapids. We got Sioux City Metro's junior varsity versus Cedar Rapids junior varsity. And yesterday morning we had, or yesterday evening we had a tilt, and Colin Andre had a hat trick. Started off the season right, fast and strong. Carter Johnson had a beautiful turnaround goal. Came out below the goal line and put one top shelf. Jake Posson had a nice goal from his teammate, passed it out to him out front, and he hit a backdoor goal. We had Cade Hesse with a goal. It was a nice cross-ice pass, and he buried that one. And do we have any other goals besides that?
We had 6-2 yesterday. It was good.
So we had
good second, good third. A little shaky first, maybe some bus legs going on there, but I don't know. When the boys got rolling, it was go time. I tell you, I've seen a lot of hustle and a lot of hard play out of every one of those players in yesterday's game.
It's pretty low on the volume there. You might want to rake that one up, or.
How about that? Is that better? No.
I don't know.
No,
yeah.
Is that better? No.
I'm not sure. Crank it up there.
Yeah.
They can always turn theirs down on their end. There you go.
Maybe I just got to get a little closer to it.
There
huh?
it is. Perfect.
All right.
You need to tie that to the bottom lip.
You got some duct tape?
If you had a lip ring, you could just hook it together.
Yeah. Well,
I think there's a piercing place here in town, about every block.
I think we need to find one of our local sponsors and maybe get them to donate another headset, huh? What do you think, Brett?
Yeah, if you guys are out there listening and you appreciate a good hockey game here, we could definitely use a headset. I'm not sure what connection this is, but we've got a sound mixer board. And it has the mono plug and the other plug. And we need one of those. We're in dire need. So if you work for Best Buy or communication company, hook us up.
I have found if I wear a stocking hat over top of the headset, it holds it on a little bit better. So
Perfect.
yeah, right?
So it looks like the boys are dialed in here. We're going to get started with Carter Johnson taking the face-off, and we've got Cade Hesse to the right wing and Lynch over there on the left wing, and the D are going to be Drake Anderson and Toff to start. Hesse takes it in, across the blue line, takes a hit for his effort. Cedar Rapids punches it right back out for an icing. The varsity fell in a close match yesterday. They got off to a rocky start, and they spotted Cedar Rapids 3 goals. And after that, they came back and they were able to capitalize on a 5-on-3 power play after the Cedar Rapids captain got ejected in double minor, and they scored a couple goals and got back in the game. But here we go. We're off to the races here, and Toff makes a nice turn and passes over to his partner Anderson, who gets forechecked, and they steal the puck away from him. They tap it out to the D, and they push it back deep in the corner, and Toff's going to pick that one up and see if he can find an outlet pass to his winger. Makes a nice play to the center, and the center turns and tries to get it deep. Anderson's looking to slow the game down today, he told me this morning. He's feeling pretty good. Pass out to Lynch. Lynch is going to go down below the goal line and chase on the forecheck. He's about ready for a line change as well. He's going to jump the boards, and we're going to get some new legs out here. Max Barker comes charging hard for the puck, and he's probably supposed to be on the left wing, but he's over here on this side. And you know what? When the puck's loose, we need more puck pursuit, and I think that was the secret yesterday. We pursued the puck well, and no matter where it was, somebody went and got it. Sioux City gave one away there in the middle, and Cedar Rapids is going to gain control behind our net. Look for a pass from them from low to high, but it's stolen away by the D. He's going to chip it up to the winger. Woodbury can't connect. JoJo Hope circles with the puck, and he's looking for a pass. Andre's able to recover up the middle with it, but gets poke checked away. So here comes Cedar Rapids back on the play, trying to get it in the zone. Number 26, Weber. He is down below the goal line, and he is a spitting image of Colin Patrick. If you guys see him off the ice, he just shot the puck, 26, and boy, oh boy. I don't know if they have pictures up online, but that kid is the doppelganger to Colin Patrick.
Yeah, we're looking like we're getting a kind of a slow start like yesterday, but you guys get rolling here, a couple shifts, get rolling.
Skate the waffles out of their butts.
Yeah, that could be part of the problem. Too much syrup, maybe.
Yep. They're getting that insulin reaction right now from all the syrup, and once that disappears, start moving. Just make sure you get the goals today. In case somebody scores their first goal, you're going to want to make sure the camera's on that.
Yeah. I will definitely do that.
And the Metros bump it out. Henry Monk's able to get it to center across the blue line. And that's refreshing. Take a little pressure off our goaltender and get it out of the zone. But it comes back, and they're going to have to play it D to D and circle behind the net, look for another play. I think Johnson's going to find a better option on his left side. Now he's switching back to his right side again. Trying to throw the D off a little bit there. And Carter Johnson, he's got some good hands. He's looking to outlet that play. Lynch took a hit for his pass in the middle. Here comes little George Johnson back in the back. He's going to make a move. He was looking good yesterday, too. He makes a pass to his curling winger up there. He's going to chip it along the boards right out to the neutral zone. Lynch is going to bury a kid, which allows Johnson to take the puck, and he's going to shoot. Oh, just gets deflected over the goaltender. That was a great scoring opportunity here early in the first period. 11 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the first. Drake Anderson's going to push one up the ice, and it's going to fly over to Colin Andre, who's looking to drive the lane.
Oh.
He shoots, and that one's blocked away. Andre's still digging. Let's see if we can get a back check going. We got two guys back checking. They throw a puck at the net, and we're going to have a face-off. That play was offsides, ladies and gentlemen.
If there's any listeners out there, let us know if zoomed in or zoomed out, what looks better. Feedback is greatly appreciated.
I believe where you have it right now, I think that's terrific, because if you're watching on TV.
I notice when you watch it on TV, it's just not really, it's not zoomed in a little bit. It's hard to make out who's who.
Just a little bit, but you don't want to have it too zoomed where you get sick, because you're constantly moving the camera too much.
Right.
Sioux City's looking pretty good here. They keep transitioning offense to defense. When they lose the puck, they're getting it back real quick, and they're making these plays like this, bringing it up the neutral zone, trying to get it in deep, but Toff got tripped and was unable to push it deep below the goal line there. Max Barker taking it wide to the left, does a little kick play up to his foot and passes to the middle, but Andre is a little behind him there on that play. Sometimes I think these kids are just throwing the pucks in front without taking a look first, and you do a little quick shoulder check there. Oh my goodness. Sanderson about got one past him there. So we got
purely accidental too.
We got Sanderson in net today, I believe.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Looks like Jack Sanderson there.
Great.
And he's come a long way. He looks like he's put on some size as well this offseason. Carter Johnson's battled for it, finds his far defenseman for a little outlet pass. We do a little hinge play there and try and circle up to Henry Monk. He picks it up but then loses it again, and Cedar Rapids is going to regroup in the neutral zone. Sanderson blocks away that shot, no problem. Back to the point. They're going to throw one deep in the corner and go after it. You just need to get in there, and sometimes it's time to just use your stick instead of your body there. JoJo had a little size advantage by the other guy on him, and he was unable to get that puck around. Cedar Rapids still working deep below the goal line, taking some punishment, but grinding it out, keeping puck possession. Henry Monk throws one far side now just to escape pressure. They're going to get a line change real quick. Come back with some fresh legs, see if they can't get it moving down to the O zone. We got Lynch here with some speed. He's going to poke check one. Does a nice pivot move to stay on balance. Here comes Landon Toff to poke it away from the Cedar Rapids forecheck. He's going to recollect behind the net, make a little pass to Drake. Drake's going to pass it out to the centerman. The center's going to pass to the winger. Oh, and it gets picked off. They read that play. So Drake's going to go over here and look for a poke check and get it back. Woo! They throw one at the net. It's kind of a dangerous play there. Looks pretty good, but maybe you could zoom in just a little more on this end.
See when it stops and tell me what you think there. I'm zoomed in a little bit.
At the end of the play?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Cedar Rapids pops one by Sanderson there. So Sioux City won that faceoff, and Drake Anderson took it behind the net. But when he passed it right up to the Cedar Rapids defenseman, who threw it right back at Jack Sanderson and scored. Our D's going to have to take a little better look when they come around that net hard. They're going to have to not throw it to the opponent's defense and maybe skate it up a little. I heard the coaches yelling, skate it, so I think that's what they're trying to do. Cedar Rapids on the board here early with 2 goals, but Colin Andre is about to counter. He's coming down the wing hard with a lot of steam. Gets it poked away at the last second. That was a good defensive play there with the poke check. Toff's keeping it in, holding that line strong. That's what we started to do in the second period yesterday. We were holding the blue line up there, keeping some zone time. A lot of pressure on the white team. Just make sure you're not the last one back if you're carrying the puck. Ooh, Toff with the big hit. He's a small guy, but he's got a big hit in him. Oh my goodness, here comes Andre. He's wheeling and dealing. Throws one over the net just an inch high. Lynch is making some moves. A little Sidney Crosby open and shut down there in the corner. Passes it back to the D, looking to go to the net. Carter Johnson comes late off the bench on a line change and saves the day there. Cedar Rapids was looking to break away. Max Barker looking to throw that high elbow, and
wow,
luckily didn't connect on that. Okay, if we're going to throw the puck around the boards, we got to make sure we're going to have a winger over here, I guess. Somebody fell on it, and we found out yesterday that it's a very particular rule. If someone falls on the puck and you start jabbing at them with your stick, that's an automatic game ejection. So you want to wait for the gentleman to get up and you can see the puck, and then you can play it so you don't get thrown out. So that was not a shot on net. They just tossed the puck out in front there a little bit, and the goalie covered it for the faceoff. As you guys can see here, we're focusing in on the screen here. We got, is it 1-0 or?
Yeah, it is 1-0.
It's 1-0.
Cedar Rapids scored on that turnover.
7 shots on goal for Cedar Rapids, 1 shot on goal for Sioux City. 6 minutes left in the first period here. Drake comes back with a big slash to knock the puck away to the corner, and that breaks up the play for Cedar Rapids. They bring it back to the point and fire one wide on Sanderson. Off the ricochet, Drake's going to pick it up and look for his winger. A lot of body contact out there by Max Barker. He is one strong young man and not willing to give an inch there. Toff comes in to scoop one away and passes it over to his D partner, Anderson, who's going to reverse it, go D to D. Toff makes a nifty little move and then passes to his left winger, who hits the centerman, Woodbury. Woodbury's taking it into the right side. He's got a trailer, puck support. That throws one at the net and gives the goaltender a little poke, and nobody's happy about that. I do believe he's going to get a penalty for slashing the goaltender. Pretty much the same rule with anybody. If they've got the puck covered or in their glove or somewhere, you can't whack them.
Yeah, I mean, if it's covered, don't even take the chance. More times than not, that's going to get called.
Yeah, that was not a good play. He was behind the goal line. There was no chance at a goal. Just whacking at the goalie there. Just let him know your business, I guess. Oh, we'll see what our PK looks like. It looked great yesterday. We looked like we were on the power play when we were man down.
Yeah, we actually looked like we were a little more spread out yesterday with on a PK.
Yeah.
I guess we would be more spread out with one less guy, but
we would, wouldn't we?
Seem things that seem to be flowing better, I'll say.
Well, we're going to take a face-off in the offensive zone here and keep the puck down in their end. We've wasted a good 20 seconds here of their power play time just by keeping it in their end and forechecking hard. Once there's loose pucks, you got to go get it. If you see a loose puck and you're killing a penalty, that's your time to attack, because the other team is looking to get that too. So any 50-50 pucks are open game. Sioux City doing a great job here of disrupting the play down low, just getting sticks in the lane and poking it away. Cedar Rapids unable to gain any traction here. And out comes Barker. Barker's going to get one out to neutral zone where Cedar Rapids has to regroup, and they've killed off a minute of this thing. Well, we had a new rule change this year. USA Hockey doesn't want anyone finishing checks, so if the player releases the puck and you're not within that last step, then you're required to turn away and not make the follow-through check on body contact. But it seems like the referees are playing that one a little bit by ear right now, just kind of letting them finish a little bit, giving them that extra step, but not 2 steps. Which is good when you're trying to implement a rule on kids who've had the same rules for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I think we've kind of determined that it's better if you're going to start a new rule, start it with an age group younger and just let that rule filter up rather than changing it.
Then nobody really notices a change.
Right. They've always had it, yeah. Instead of changing it at the high school level down, just a totally different concept of checking.
If you remember when our boys were first-year squirts, after that first-year season, we went to full ice to cross ice, and I know that some parents were all up in arms with that, but I think obviously going forward it's better for the kids.
It's yeah, it was unbelievable. Well, we've killed off 55 seconds of this, or a minute 55 of this thing, and we're going to have a guy coming out of the box here in just a couple seconds. Number 11 will be back in business, Woodbury. Oh, Cedar Rapids gets down low and makes one last shot at the net on their power play.
I'll tell you what, that puck just popped out. Nobody was around, and it was good stop by Sanderson.
Yeah, Sanderson came up big there. I guess that's your job if you're a goaltender, to stop the puck, so he's doing his job. The defensemen, they're trying to attack and swing and everything, but if you miss the poke check, you just want to lift a stick. That's your only job in front. If you lift the stick, it's illegal to score with any other part of your body, so then the man can't score. You can't kick it in, you can't use your shin pad or your head or your hand, so take his stick away and you've neutralized the threat. So Sioux City trying to get something going here now that the penalty's over. They've got 5-on-5 action. It's 1-0 Cedar Rapids. And out comes Sioux City through the neutral zone. They've got a head of steam with a 3-on-2. Let's see, Carter Johnson attacks the middle, makes a play to center ice, and the forward whiffs on the pass. That's going to be an icing we're going to take in offensive zone face-off here with 2 minutes 45 seconds left in the period. We're going to see what Sioux City's got here. If they can keep this period equalized and pop one in here and keep it 1-1 headed into the break.
I'm going to use this for instant replay.
Oh, we need instant replay?
Well, we'll have it now. Just put it on there 30 seconds later, right?
Well, if we need that for something else, I can do instant replay right here. And there's a shot and a goal by Cedar Rapids up the side. So it is 2-0 now. That's their 10th shot on goal. 2 goals for them. Two shots for Sioux City.
A little reminiscent of yesterday, isn't it? First period down 2-0.
That's what it is. Andre's about to even it up here. He's looking for a pass in the middle to Monk. But Cedar Rapids able to fall on the puck in the crease there. Just outside of the blue paint, so there's no penalty on the play. Sioux City with 2 minutes left in the period takes control from the D and throws one at the net. The goalie goes into the butterfly and it hits him right in the midsection there and he makes the stop. So we lost the draw and out of the zone it comes. Drake's going to regroup. Puck protects really well. He's makes a hand pass. That's what you got to do. Whatever you can do in the D zone, you can pass it with your hand if you want. You can pass it to your teammate. You just can't make that hand pass across the blue line or anywhere else on the ice surface. And that's a pretty good play. So Toff's over here to grind it out and push it up the boards. And he's keeping battling, and he kicks it up to his stick, and he's going to take it wide. Chips one into the Cedar Rapids zone and takes a hit, almost gets pushed over the bench there. Anderson keeps it deep down in the corner. He's going to cycle with Johnson and Barker down low. Johnson tips it out away to himself, but it gets poked over to Cedar Rapids, and here they come. They're going to dump and change. They're making a wholesale line change with one forechecker. That forechecker takes the puck, passes back to his teammate, and he scores. That's big number 25, Rahi. Man, he's 6'5", 210 pounds.
Wow.
A junior forward at Linmar.
There's our instant replay right there.
So we got 3-0, Cedar Rapids, 11 shots to 4 shots. And Sioux City's just coming out a little bit flat here. They got to win these puck races and stay on their feet there. George Johnson, he did a double leg tight turn, and what you want to do there is, what is this camera angle?
That's our instant replay. I was recording that.
Oh, you recorded our, oh, I got you. I hear, now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
This screen is much brighter though. This might be better.
Well, if we get a goal, I'll put the camera over there.
So we're having a setup here for instant replay. It's where Jeremiah shoots the camera over towards our laptop, which has the play on it, because it's lagged 30 seconds. So we are about to dominate this technology world here, everybody.
Got a plenty of speed today too, huh? Still got a good signal, so we're good.
Our health is good on our signal here. It says YouTube says keep streaming. We've got 20 seconds left in the period, and Sioux City's grinding in the neutral zone. haven't got much zone time down here on this goaltender or anything really going in the offensive side of things. They got 4 shots on net, and that's about it. And I think all 4 of them were right into his belly. He just sucked them in and gave up no rebounds. So we're going to take a 3-minute break here. The coaches are going to regroup on the benches and see if they can strategize on the second period play.
Yeah, you know, you said you got the USHL feed over here on the signal. I need to talk to Curtis Anderson and find out what the tricks and trades are of the different arenas, because there's several USHL arenas that we do play at.
Absolutely.
So talk to Curtis, and where's our next road game?
That was a good question. If we didn't have our replay cam up here, we could check.
I got it right here.
You got her all figured out?
We are at Waterloo. Would be the next USHL, and then we are at Lincoln. Both of those have USHL teams,
so we should be able to hook up to their stream.
We'll get the hookup from Curtis Anderson. And
they changed all of that for this
Hockey
season.
TV, yeah.
Hockey
and
TV.
I tell you what, it is clear.
It's
It
unbelievable,
is extremely clear.
And,
yes.
and the multiple camera angles. I know the Musketeers have one below the goal line, overhead for face-offs.
Yeah, the camera angles are kind of neat. You know, if we got anybody that wants to donate some cameras and maybe some more time, maybe we can get different camera angles for these games.
And we need a new Epiphan encoder too. The entry-level one we're looking at is about $3,900. So if you want to send that over to us on our PayPal account, we'll gladly accept your donations.
Maybe we should make a Venmo account, sign, and then put it up here, and maybe we can get $3 million in donations, kind of like.
I like it. And we'll make your viewing experience better. We'll buy some people who can actually do play-by-play in color.
There you go.
We'll get Eddie Olczyk in here and Mike Emmerich. We'll get this thing rolling. Sioux City off to a start here with puck possession in the second period. They're taking it from side to side and D to D, and oh, Hesse makes a nifty little head fake move and tries to go around the guy but gets poke checked. Carter Johnson sheds a glove so he can stick handle faster. Takes a slash to the hand for his efforts. That's why if you drop your glove, I think you want to pick that up right away before you take a whack to the fingers. He's going to tough that one out. Moves back to the D, and they're going D to D. The hinge play back to the far D again, and he's going to move it up the near side. He trips down. On the hinge play, the secondary D without the puck is supposed to stay behind the play. So if the guy falls with the puck, there's somebody to cover. So hopefully they'll remember that going forward. I'm sure Coach Jesse's worked on that a million times. They're pounding down low in the corner there. Oh, there's head contact. But I think that was just a big guy to a little guy. He took a hard hit there, Lynch did. He's right back up after it. He's going to give it to the guy.
Hit.
That number 35, Cade Atkins there. He's 6'2", 220-pound defenseman, sophomore. And Lynch just gave him the business. Hesse's going to regroup behind his own net. He's got puck possession. He's got a head of steam. He's coming up the left side here. He kicks it into second gear but gets poke checked. He regroups back, collects his own puck because he's back checking like he should. Dumps it in and changes. Now we've got Andre on the forecheck. He got faked out by the defenseman there. He looked to pass but didn't. Woodbury's coming up strong with a back check there, forcing the guy to dump it deep. And there goes Andre to ride him off. He's coming in to poke it out. Goes to the D, goes to the center, and here's Woodbury. He can't quite connect on the breakaway there. So we're going D to D back to the center, but it got picked off. He's going to shoot. That kid's already got a goal, number 26. That's thrown out front there, but picked up by the center, and he's off to the races. We got a 2-on-2 developing here. Quickly, it could be a 3-on-2. Barker gets in there. We got a 3-on-1 now, and a shot at Old Faithful, the belly.
The belly of the beast. Those typically don't go in, huh?
No, they don't go
Unless
in.
he drops it and you get a little poke check.
This guy has the fastest chest protector in the Midwest League. Can't get it by that thing. So we got some scores around the league at intermission. The Des Moines Capitals are beating Fremont 3-1, and the Lincoln Stars are beating Waterloo 1-0. The Dubuque game with Mason City is a 0-0 tie halfway through the second period. And we're sitting here at 3-0 Cedar Rapids over Sioux City in this JV morning tilt. Cedar Rapids is wheeling and dealing below their own goal line, but Possum's having none of it. He gave him the body, and we came away with the puck. Hope couldn't keep it in there. He's going to want to use his foot on that next play because that one just jumped right over his stick. You got to have leg support on those pucks at the blue line.
A little bit of size difference here, huh?
Yeah, he's getting worked by that guy, but you know what? He came out with the puck.
Yeah, you know what? That's all that matters.
You just keep working for that puck, and it's going to come. That shot's deflected high and into the netting overhead. Sanderson didn't need to make a save on that one. So there's an 8:50 game. The Ames JV is playing Kansas City, and I don't know why that one hasn't shown up on our screen here, but there's no score in that so far either, if you're keeping track. Puck's still down low here, 11 minutes to go in the second period, and Cedar Rapids is wheeling and dealing down in the corner. They're playing a little 2-1-2 trap, so they've always got that third guy high who pinches down every time the puck squeaks out, and then the D supports and the winger slides back. You see it? Now they're going back into position where they got the 2-1-2, and they're able to clog the middle up on us. The 2-1-2 can also be played in a slide if you guys know about hockey tactics, and that's called the Duluth, and it's an offensive zone tactic to keep the puck in and force the other team's defense to get tired. Here we go, Carter Johnson with the dangle. He kicks one out, passes it over to his buddy Toff. Toff takes it in, one-handed, then two-handed, then makes it wide, and he's looking for a play. He's circling the wagons. He's getting hooked, and he got ridden in hard there. Sweet little nifty move behind his back off the backboards. Did a little spinorama and kept possession. He's grinding down low. He's the defenseman, but he's in there grinding hard while Hesse's covering for him back here on the right point. Anderson's going to collect as it comes out of the zone, and Toff just keeps chasing him down. This is probably the longest shift I've seen him take. Here we go. Colin kicks it up to himself but can't collect it. The boys are dropping bodies down below the goal line, but they are exhausted. We need to get a line change here on the back end. These two are going to dump it in, and they're going to go change on this icing play because they are done.
I think we needed that whistle right there.
Oh my goodness. So welcome in everybody. If you're just joining us, there's 9 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period here. Sioux City JV versus Cedar Rapids. It's a 3-0 lead for Cedar Rapids. They're out shooting us 16-5. But Sioux City's hanging in there. Just looking to
good hit
make
by
a
Barker.
statement.
Good hit by Max Barker there.
That is a good hit by Barker. He's a tough kid. I don't know what just happened there, but George just fell down behind the goal line. Looks like he's not feeling too well. Maybe hurt his knee on the fall.
Oh,
Woodbury in on the dangle, but
Woodbury.
he just...
Good patience, but to no avail.
It's the old Gretzky cutback to the middle and lost possession of the puck. I think he needs some more stick wax on his stick. There is no hockey shop here in town, so you're out of luck on that. As Chase Mann knows, he tried to buy a stick today or yesterday, and you got to go at least 50 miles for one of those. Here's Possum to keep it in. He drops it back to the D for a shot. A deflection, and it almost goes in. Carter Johnson almost had a point today as well. I like what these boys are doing. They're grinding down low, and they're just battling hard. They're not having any puck luck yet, but something's bound to come here. They're working hard. They finally got some zone time here. They're keeping it low behind the goal line. They're putting pressure on these guys. Looks like they're doing a little form of the 2-1-2 themselves. Two guys are grinding and one guy's staying high. Now our D needs a pinch right there. I think the reason that didn't happen for all you people out there in YouTube land is JoJo Hope is about 85 pounds soaking wet, and that number 25 who was coming with the pucks, 6'5", 220. I don't think I would pinch on him either. So Cedar Rapids is starting to get something going over here. They're making some passes along the boards and trying to get it deep. George Johnson picks it up, makes a cute little turn. His bounce pass doesn't work. So Carter Johnson comes in to help. He makes the bounce pass work. Gets it over to Lynch, who's looking to make a play off the boards. Right around him, we got a 2-on-1 with Hesse if he can make the sauce. Oh, defenseman with a huge play to drop to his knees and block the passing lane. Unbelievable. Now we got Toff. He's throwing one out here to the neutral zone, and they're going to let that one go. Touched by nobody, but there's no icing on the play. Hesse's coming in here to make a poke at it. Drake Anderson using his hand to keep it there. Now here's Toft. Toft does a nice front-to-back transition, makes the play over to his D partner who hits the guy curling up the middle. They can't connect there. I think two people were fighting over the puck. But a good start to a good breakout. Now we got a 2-on-1. Colin Andres coming down the right side with speed. He's looking to shoot. And he gets boxed out all the way to the end. He just runs out of real estate there. We're going D to D here. Toft's looking to make a play to the net. Shots high and wide. Looks like Cedar Rapids is reciprocating. We've been passing to their D, so now they're passing to our D. I like to see that. Share the puck a little.
Ryan Hahn says, if I can get my notes up here, Vikings are going to beat the Chiefs today? Is that what he said? Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd be surprised with that one.
This is not a spam channel.
No Vikings fans allowed.
I like the color purple, and these seats have a lot of purple in here. But we have
golden opportunity right there.
Another big save by the goaltender. Sioux City taking the ozone face-off. 5:56 left in the second period here. We're getting outshot 18-7, but we're starting to get some scoring chances now. The boys are grinding it deep, and they're making some good pass plays. Out to the D, and we're going to go D to D.
Maybe.
He lost control of it there. On a play like that, it's that's all footwork. It's your stick's out of position because your feet are out of position. So you just got to make sure you do the right footwork and get that backwards crossover to open up. Nice save by Jack.
Tell you, I don't know. It's a difference of 2 days. Maybe it says something. We're sleeping in your own bed and sleeping in a hotel bed, but we're leaving a lot in the middle wide open.
I think. Yeah, I think Cedar Rapids adjusted their game plan, and they're doing exactly what we did yesterday. And I know some of them were watching the video, and they saw that, that trap, that mid-slot trap where we're trying to make our pass through. They were cutting off. And that's just the same play right there. Number 14's right there in that mid-slot area. And then as he slides down to take the play, you see number 25 go back to that mid-slot area. So yeah, they see what we're trying to do to our centerman here, and they're knocking it off. Well, this is a much better breakout play right here. This is a USHL style. where the wingers collapsed down deep and just skated out of the zone. Max Barker with a good one, and he skates at the length of the ice, but turns it over. Johnson just dumped it in, and everyone's ready for a line change there. When you come off the bench for a line change, though, you want to make sure you hit that ice running there, boys. They hit the ice, and they're all gliding, so they might be out of gas right now. Oh, little friendly fire there. Carter Johnson got taken out by
Pawson.
Jake Pawson. My goodness. That was the biggest hit of the period. Oh, see there, Toff was looking for that play, that same play we do every time up the middle, but that Cedar Rapids forward was cutting off that angle. So I think we're going to have to start coming up the board side a little more, like 10 feet off the boards, to have a better breakout play, because they're definitely clogging that high slot. Jake's in there battling. He's looking to get pucks deep, but it gets shot back out to Drake, who's looking to make his move. He dekes one guy. He dekes two guys. He's taking it wide. He's curling. Oh. He pulls up. Colin Andre gets the puck, takes a great shot on net. It's deflected away by the goaltender's shoulder. But they're still battling. Henry Monk's down there. He's got an active stick, and he's going to win that puck battle. Right back out to Colin Andre, who gets boxed out by number 7. And then Cedar Rapids passes it out to their teammate in the middle of the ice. Colin Andre looking up, looking back, doing a shoulder check. He finds his D. His D finds him back, and he's looking to pass it back to his D so he can bring it up. Cade Hesse will take this one in. He's got some moves. He's looking to fake curl and then take it deep. That was a nifty move, opening the shoulder and taking it down. Oh, number 5 got behind the D. He's got a one-on-one. He goes for the hit on Toft instead of the shot. Unbelievable. Golden opportunity.
Good defensive play there by Toft.
Yeah, and just a poor decision by that forward to try and bump Toff and make space for himself when all he had to do was shoot. Toft is short in stature, but strong.
Oh, he's very strong. Strong kid.
That's probably what the kid thought. Look at this little guy. I'm going to bump him off the play, and then I'm going to score. And Toft is just a little rock. Passing back to the D after the faceoff win. Lynch is going to take it deep. Carter Johnson picks off the pass. Oh, and he fans on the shot. He looks up to see where he's going to shoot, and he just left the luggage laying there at the baggage claim. Here we go. Coming back up. We got Double Joe taking it left, taking it right, making a move. Oh, we saw that one coming from up above. That was a nice tip. Lynch with almost a high stick.
Good tip, but you got to give it to the goalie for tracking that puck and making a good save.
Absolutely. Biggest part about goaltending is just being square to the puck. So you don't have to be super athletic and crazy good. If you can just square to the puck every time, you're going to be pretty successful. Now moving to the higher levels, you want to be.
Well, we had something going right there.
Crazy
Brett.
good. I think we got something started here. I hear the coaches hollering and the boys are hollering. We're starting to get some more communication out here. Maybe the other team was hollering for the puck because Hesse passed it right over to him. Drake turns and gives it to his partner on a reverse play. Hesse takes it, bounces off the boards to himself, but can't recollect. We do the little bunch play up the center there, and Carter Johnson takes it in. He curls and shoots, hits the post. Oh my goodness. Putting black marks all over that pretty orange post. Another shot to the net, doesn't get through. Lynch is going to take this one. We got a minute left in the period. This is where you want to make sure you're back checking hard. They're out of gas. They can't come back. Thank goodness Cedar Rapids was out of gas and had to change as well. So it was a one-on-one, and that guy just shot, got his own rebound, and
second opportunity. We
poked it home. That's just what the defense needs to do there. As Toff catches up to that guy. He just want to go ahead and back check hard and get there, and everyone just stopped skating.
Just
everyone in green.
Thought that Sanderson had the puck, and he obviously didn't. And
yeah,
you got to play. You play to the whistle.
That guy was down below the goal line almost, and swung back up and shot that puck, the left shot, and Toff was at the circle dot, and the other two guys were way behind him and allowed him to shoot 2 or 3 times. Well, we got 40 seconds left in the period here. It's 4-0. We're going to go in at this period break and get a much needed rest and looking to come out strong. Get some more water, some fluids in them, and hit this thing rolling. They're battling down low there. They pop one up overhead. He takes a hit for his effort. Barker puts him into the boards. There we go. Now we're making a play. That 10 to 15 foot zone off the boards. Woodbury was wide open and brings it down the side edge here.
Didn't see it. Did they get tangled up?
Yeah, that's Max Barker with a left lane drive there. And as the boys came up on the play, Barker was driving left, and he just pushed that defenseman right into the post. Knocked the post off and the net backwards about 4 feet.
Nowhere near the puck either.
No, it was just a play for position. They were just battling for a spot on the ice because Barker wanted to be there to catch a pass, and the defense wanted to be there to not let him score. So generally just a hockey play and not a penalty when you're battling for ice position. That's the end of 2 periods here. We're going to take a break and point this camera at the clock here so you know how much time there is before they come back out again. You guys can all go to the donut shop, get some coffee, get fired up.
Bring us one, please. Thank you.
Yep. Put your mini weenies in the crock pot with your barbecue sauce and make all your hors d'oeuvres and whatever you're doing for football Sunday. You got to get prepared for that while you're watching some hockey. Well, if you guys have any comments for us, let us know. If the picture looks clear, if the camera's steady, don't comment on the audio because yeah, the tripod hasn't released the camera down into the seats yet again like it did yesterday. So Zamboni's on the ice now. He's going to start making circles, and we'll see you in 15 minutes.
Check, check.
Out there in viewer land is ready to rock and roll. It is the start of the third period here from Cedar Rapids. 15-minute break, and they're ready to get back after it. Cedar Rapids just a little bit deeper on the bench than we are. They've got, let me count them out here, 5, 10, 15, 17, 18. 18 skaters and a couple of goalies. Sioux City with 12 skaters and 2 goalies. So 6 extra players would definitely help, I would assume.
Well, yeah, just with depth and taking breathers now and then.
Yep.
Keeps your bench a little fresh.
We saw that in the Stanley Cup the last 3 years in a row. The teams with good third and fourth lines, the ones that win it. You got to have depth and you got to play them. All the teams that were really good but only 2 top lines and just kept running them out and exhausting them just fell to the wayside.
Typically takes its toll in the third period usually.
Well, here we go. We're back after it. We got the face-off going to the right here. Sioux City going from left to right. We're in the dark green. Cedar Rapids in the white uniforms. And Lynch is going to take it up there against that big number 25, and it's offsides. They're going to regroup and tag up. They tag up, and they're looking to make a play. Oh! Hesse is cross-checking the heck out of somebody, and he's going to the box for that. That was a definite head contact hit by the Cedar Rapids player, but uncalled. So Hesse took it on himself to let the guy know that wasn't called for, and he's going to sit for 2 minutes for his actions.
It did appear to be a hit to the head.
Yeah, I would say that was definitely an elbow to the head, number 14, and Hesse does the same thing back to him a little bit, but the guy doesn't have the puck. Obviously, Sioux City guy had the puck when he got hit. Tough for that referee to make a call there, as the gentleman wearing the orange stripes was standing on the backside of the play, and his view was a little obstructed. But the thing I don't get here is when the initial hit took place and the Cedar Rapids number 14 hit JoJo or whoever that was in the head, the referee raised his hand. So they're going to take the hit here. The referee's going to raise his hand, on this hit. And then he decides, after he's raised his hand right here, boom, there's the hit, there's his hand up. Now,
that's interesting.
Hesse makes the play, and then he calls Hesse for the penalty.
Yeah, no penalty on the home team. That's interesting.
His hand was already in the air
Yeah.
for the penalty call on Cedar Rapids, and then decided not to call it. Unless he did call it, maybe there's someone sitting in the box we can't see.
There is.
Is there?
Yeah, there actually is. Maybe we gotta.
Okay, so Cedar Rapids scored a power play goal here. So what the deal was is they gave Sioux City 4 minutes for roughing, and they gave Cedar Rapids 2 minutes on the scoreboard. So now there's still 2 kids, one from each team in the box, that are serving out maybe some misconducts or something.
That would be my guess.
But there's no penalties on the clock here, so it's 5-0 Cedar Rapids. And they're just rolling today. Oh, excuse me. Sioux City just having trouble getting pucks in scoring position. So Andre's chasing the puck deep behind the goal line, and he's got 2 guys following him. Toff keeps it in and kicks it ahead to him. Back down deep, and the D from Cedar Rapids lost his stick, so he's just kicking the puck around there. He went and picked up his stick again. He's over there in the battle, and so Cedar Rapids is going to come out with that. It was 3 Sioux City boys and 2 Cedar Rapids kids, and the number 27 Fowler came out with the puck. Sioux City's going to take another penalty there as they were going to the bench, and I think it was Monk who interfered with a player over there. It looked like a trip or something, and he's going to go sit again. He just cross-checked the guy who was in his way. Looked like, knocked him down. So Sioux City killing a penalty. Lynch with a diving shot.
Great opportunity right there.
Unbelievable. Chambers is out, but he gets back checked. Max Barker has been back checking this entire game. He's working hard. Just not having any success on the offensive side yet, but man, he's working. That's the only thing you can do when you're getting beat. If you're not having any luck out there and things aren't bouncing your way, just keep working hard, skating hard. Things are bound to turn around. Drake Anderson pins this guy down low and then chips the puck out to his circling winger. Max Barker, who ducks a check, takes another check, loses the puck on the way. It's back to the D. The D Pig's gonna shoot. Paget, I'm not sure how you say that, P-I-G-G-E. Could be French Canadian. So Sioux City's having trouble getting this puck out of the zone, and they've passed it back to the Cedar Rapids defense for the 3rd time. Now the Cedar Rapids is able to get that one back in. They collected their own rebound. Back to the Cedar Rapids team again, and they're going to circle the wagons and come back from the neutral zone strong. We got a 3-on-2 developing, but they shoot the puck at Sanderson, and he deflects it to the corner.
Well, I thought Sanderson had that puck.
He handcuffed him there a little bit, huh? Toft is going to chip this one back and try and get a icing play to get changed up here, and there's no icing on the call. The guy touched it by the blue line. George Johnson takes this one. He's looking over his shoulder, figuring out what he's going to do with it. He passed it right up to the Cedar Rapids guy. Carter Johnson takes it away and dangles through 2 guys. Oh, they just catch him at the last second. Trying that little slip-through move.
Time to get back.
But he's back checking. Gives 25 a little taste. 25 is just a man amongst boys out there. Holy smokes, is he a big dude. The net's off, so they called it. Blew the whistle here. This net keeps sliding off. They don't have the new
net
pins.
Seems to have problems. That was the same net that had problems yesterday.
Yeah, they got those new double steel pins that go in that are razor sharp.
Oh.
That they're using everywhere else. I don't know why they don't have them here. They use them in the USHL games here.
Pop off a little easier?
A lot less easy. They stay in better. Yeah. These have like a 30 or 40 pound give, and then they pop off. So they're made for real little kids, so they don't get hurt. But
okay.
The double is the new one, and they're made for bigger kids and adults, so you can put more pressure on that net without knocking it off every single play. Cedar Rapids regrouping here, and they're going to dump it deep and look to change their D-core, and one of their wingers is changing while they got 2 forecheckers still going. Sioux City's bringing the puck up the side here. Carter Johnson over to Lynch, back to Johnson. He makes a dangle, forehand, backhand move, and a nice backhand shot. Gets deflected wide by the goalie. Carter's been out there for about 47 seconds. He's out of gas. 48, 49. He's making a play to keep it deep. He's going to take one more hit and get off the ice there. Nice minute-long shift. Sioux City shoots it around the boards, and there's Cedar Rapids passing right back to the Sioux City D. Seems to be the theme for the day. I like it. Just passing it down low here. Sioux City's got a delayed call coming up against Cedar Rapids, so if they keep control, they can pass it around here, but they get a touch by Cedar Rapids. We're going to have this slashing call. That was that number 3?
17.
17. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got the wrong guy. He slashed the stick out of Hesse's hand as Hesse was going for the line change, and I don't think they have the right kid in the box, but it's not my call. Maybe I'm not seeing the number right on the jersey there. And Cedar Rapids ices the puck down there to kill a little time. So there's 10 seconds off the power play. You want to try and really win those ozone face-offs. It's very key now.
Well,
so the puck doesn't come back. There's another icing. You get a couple icings, and all of a sudden 30 seconds is gone. Stop behind the net. That's 4 or 5 more. Make a play. Got a little cluster going on this side. We got a minute 15 left in this power play, and they're going to ice it one more time. Just can't get any traction there in the offensive zone. Toft is setting up behind his own net. He's got 2 guys curling and 1 guy behind him. Gets it out to Possum, who makes a move and then gets pushed off the play here. Sioux City's going to change one of their D, and their forwards are going to go to work. Can't quite connect with that guy, and he ices it. So 42 seconds left on the power play here, and George Johnson's coming around here fast. And he takes a hit, and Cedar Rapids keeps it in deep to take another 5 seconds off the clock. Sioux City pokes it up to Cedar Rapids, and Cedar Rapids puts it deep again. It's only 20 seconds left in this power play, and they can't seem to get established in the zone.
We're not even acting like we're on a power play, and then we ice it ourselves.
There's an ice.
With the effort of that power play, I don't know if we deserve to win this game.
Yeah, I think our passes need to come early and harder. So if they would get their heads up, you got to know where you're passing before you even get the puck. So once you get it, you know where you're going with it next.
Yeah, you know what's weird is that that's exactly what they were doing yesterday. Passes were on tape to tape.
Yep.
It's not the case today.
Now they're getting the puck, and then they're having to look around 3 or 4 different directions. And by that time, Cedar Rapids is closing the gap and poking it. Right here, move. What are you going to do? Boom, shoot. Nice shot there, Lynch. Barker circling. He's looking for a lane. Keep moving. He's making passes. Look for the next guy. There we go. Now we got some traction down low. It's 5-on-5, but the boys are spreading out, making some plays there. We got 6 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third period here. Oh, excuse me. We're looking to just establish some zone time here.
That's too many men. He played the puck. He was on the ice, but
yeah, 6 guys, 7, 8 on the ice for them still, but that's all right. No call on the play. Sanderson sheds that puck aside for the 28th shot on goal by Cedar Rapids. Sioux City tapping it up along the boards, looking to get it deep. But Cedar Rapids recovers and goes D to D, and then they pass it out to their centerman in the middle. Drake with a nice side move, and he evades the defender, and here comes Hope up the right wing side. What's he gonna do? He's looking for a shot. Takes one. It's 3 feet wide, and the goalie gloves that one. That will not be counted a shot on goal. Well, we got 6 minutes left in the third period here, and a 5-0 lead by Cedar Rapids. Offensive zone faceoff by Johnson. He wins it back to Drake Anderson, who shoots. Shot does not get through. Gets blocked by 3 bodies. Here comes Cedar Rapids back with a head of steam. They're still skating strong. Gets pushed off the puck there by Sioux City. They take it down. They're looking to make a play out. That one might be on net. That's going to be a shot on goal. Goal line to goal line with the bank shot.
I think he was looking for a little indirect pass that got a little too far ahead of him. But it worked out.
Active boards here in this UHL arena. USHL arena. These are really active. We talked about that yesterday a little bit. You bounce it and it's coming right back to you. Doesn't lose a lot of velocity. So Sioux City's pushed it deep, but it's taken over by Cedar Rapids. They're coming out in a 2-on-3. They missed their pass, so Toff's going to regroup. Look to go D to D with a reverse play back to Toff behind the net, and he's coming up to the near winger, the far winger. To the puck protection there by Lynch, and it's taken deep by Johnson. He taps it in. He's going to chase it himself. Puts number 7 into the boards, and the boys are starting to play the body, but you got to have the puck to score goals, guys. So let's keep those sticks on the ice when we're making those checks and regain possession here. Drake Anderson's doing well, skating up the middle, made a couple moves, but he lost it. That's Toff with the chip pass. Andre moves it ahead, can't get it out of the zone, and Toff is there with some puck support from the back. He pushes it out. And he's still on it, just keeps pursuing the puck. That's what we want, relentless puck pursuit. Wherever it goes, just keep getting there. Nice play out front, but can't connect with anybody. And Hope's just backpedaling now. CC's number 25 coming at him. That shot's a couple feet wide, so that should not be counted as a shot on goal as well. Sanderson just gloves it and holds on for the face-off so they can get a little change. Well, we got some music here this morning.
Finally.
Some Ozzy rocking in the arena here. Got 4 minutes left in this tilt. And we're going to have a high stick call here on Cedar Rapids. I think it was just a high stick puck infraction, so it's going all the way down. It's not a penalty.
Yeah, it was played with a high stick.
So if you take the puck and you knock it out of the air above the crossbar, which is basically the board height all the way around the arena, and then your teammate plays it, that's a face-off down by your goalie.
I think it happened so quick, he just reacted.
Yeah, you don't often see the referee making that call. Usually it's the linesman. Sioux City with 3 minutes and 55 seconds here to get something by this goaltender. He's got this game wrapped up in a shutout right now. He's looking for his first shutout of the year. And it's 5-0 shutout right now. So Cedar Rapids has the shutout. You know, the more times you say shutout, then you jinx the goalie, right?
Shutout, shutout, shutout?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't want them to have the shutout.
So hopefully he doesn't end with a shutout. And then Sioux City can poke one by here. Got plenty of time, 3.5 minutes. Woodbury's coming in strong here. He fires one left side, he's got it. Oh. You just wanted to stick handle him. You just need to get that shot to the net there, fella. This kid's taking a wide looking for some support, and he shoots to the net. That kid's still in there grinding. He's on his knees trying to score a Sidney Crosby goal. Carter Johnson's going on a one-on-one, but he loses control. And out comes Cedar Rapids with the puck again. Here's Fowler, number 27. He's trying a fancy move, but gets poked away. Jack Sanderson all over the place with a Marc-Andre Fleury-like diving play back to the net. Can't get one by him this time. 27's just looking to poke plays. Here we go. JoJo bounce it off the boards, buddy. He's going to ram his guy into the boards. We got a couple minutes left here in the game. Sioux City's still battling strong. They haven't been able to score yet, but they're definitely not quitting. Sanderson just snatches that one to get a face-off. Well, the best part of this game has been the quality of the stream.
Yeah, you could say that again.
It's not often we say that, but boy, just a solid stream of video data here. So Carter Johnson deflects that one with his hand over into the corner, or George Johnson. Oh my goodness. They come up big with a screen in front there. And
well, I think that's all she wrote, folks.
Big number 13 there. Donnelly was screening the goalie. And he's a 5'10", 170-pound junior. So Jack Sanderson unable to see that one, and he's standing tall looking for that play, but couldn't find it, and it's in the back of the net before you know it. Minute 50 left in the game here. 6-0. Cedar Rapids.
Gotta break this shutout here, Brent.
Yeah, we don't want him to have a shutout. Here it is.
Oh,
hit the guy in the middle. See, that's what happens when you're too worried about getting a body check. You quit looking where the puck's at and lose control. We've done that 3 or 4 times. Seems like the kids are a little bit skittish today. Well, they've whiffed on the play or the puck. Giving it up a little bit too much in the neutral zone here. Holy smokes, Sanderson saved that with the little skinny part of his stick above his blocker. You don't see that very often. Andre's wheeling and dealing, throws one in there. That's about the 13th chest save of the day. Looks like a 6-0 lead cause for running the clock here. The mercy rule is in effect. So the clock's at 40 seconds, winding down here quickly. Hopefully we'll get another face-off here. And if we can win one back and get a shot on goal, we might slip one in here. There it is. Get one through. Oh, he had to get through the shin pads. I bet if Drake had that one back, he would walk the line a little bit or make a move sideways first. I think they're just exhausted and not happy about getting beat in this one. 10 seconds left and the clock's counting down here as Johnson takes it behind his own net. He's looking one last rush up the ice. Makes a nifty little move through the middle there. Beats one guy, 2 guys, 3 guys, and then gets it poked away. Well, that's it, folks. 6-0, Cedar Rapids. So we got 2 points out of this weekend. We beat them yesterday, and they beat us today. That's 500 record on the year going home. not bad stealing one on the road.
No, I tell you, the way Cedar Rapids played today, I think maybe we did steal one yesterday, or we just played better. I don't know what the difference in the 2 days was, but we definitely were throwing pucks all over the place today, and instead of putting in
Yeah.
the safe areas where they need to be.
Right.
Clean some of that stuff up, and I think you have a whole different ball game.
Yeah, they need to dial it back in. They just get back to practice and get working. They had one heck of a game. They look a little tired today, and they weren't gelling. But we'll be right back here for the varsity game in just a little bit here. And with this quality signal, don't be afraid to watch that one too. We're signing off for now for Jeremiah Johnson. This is Brett Austin and Sioux City Metro's broadcast. Have a great day.